Hi, and welcome back to EPG. I'm Greg, your host. So, if you're watching this, that means that you're in a country where a certain rather famous football game isn't regularly shown. So what I'd like to do is help you figure out how to watch it. Completely legal, but here's how. First thing you need to do is figure out exactly what time this game is going to be played. And you can do that by looking on the internet and figuring out the city. Then what you can do, and this is a very easy tip, you can use a little feature on your iPhone that will give you a world clock. All you do is go to the little clock setting that should be, or clock app that should be on your phone, and then all the way over to the left you will see something that says world clock. You go there, you add the city that the game will be in, and then you can figure out which time is going to, coincide with wherever you are in the world. Now, moving on. Step number 2, and this is most important, and I need you to pay very close attention. But before that, if you would please like and subscribe these videos so that I can give you great more content, I would very much appreciate it. So, back to step number 2. Now, any city worth its salt, one that bills itself as an international city, will have one of these. And it is incredibly important that you find this location. It's only 2 words. I'm going to share them with you now. Irish pub. There are Irish pubs everywhere in the world. I'm talking in Mongolia. They're in Peru, Vladivostok over in Russia, Nairobi, Kenya, Phnom Penh, Cambodia. They are everywhere. And they want to bring people in, especially those who speak English. And you can do this by simply figuring out where they are, whatever city you live or happen to be. And you can either get in touch with them on Facebook, you can get on WhatsApp, you can just even send them an email and say, hey, are you guys going to be showing the game? If they reply no, what you can do is say, please, I'll bring a bunch of friends and we'll drink and we'll eat a lot of food. And usually that works. So let me tell you how I figured out this tip. My friend, when we were living in Spain, he was a real big fan of the Tennessee Titans, and we were kind of figuring out how to go find a place. And this was before streaming, and I would not count on streaming anything abroad. Even if you have a VPN, they could figure it out that you have a VPN and not show you what you want to see. But anyway, my friend and I discovered this little trick of going to Irish pubs every Sunday. We would order a drink, he would watch his Tennessee Titans, and that would be that. We also were able to watch the Super Bowl when we were living abroad at another Irish pub. And basically, if there are any Anglo games you want to see, whether it's American football or Canadian football or Australian football or New Zealand rugby or even cricket, you want to go to an Irish pub. And always make sure to eat and drink. Don't just go there and do nothing. And be sure to tip your server, even if you're in a country that really doesn't, do tipping. But yeah, so those are my tips if you want to watch the big game. Again, figure out what time it is. Find an Irish pub. And as I was researching this, there are Irish pubs in every major city in the world, even in Dubai. And it's funny because the one in Dubai has a special license where they're allowed to serve drinks and also serve sausage. So you usually can't do that, but they signed all the papers and got all the documents and are able to do it. So if you'd like more quality tips like this on your travels, just like and subscribe. So thank you very much. See you later.